Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty and NCAA Football 2006. Today we got the UC Davis Aggies traveling to take on the Idaho State Bengals in a PAC10 matchup. We got Nate Clancy at strong safety, Tavares Bonner at right end. Very good players, both 82 overalls, and a good halfback, decent tight end, decent cornerback, one good receiver, and Billy Bennett at quarterback, who originally had a 68 overall. He's having an alright season, 9 touchdowns, 10 picks, over 1,100 yards. But the Bengals have only won one time this year. They beat Weber State 38-14. Weber State not very good either. They are 2-5, so nothing really to write home about. The Bengals lost to Southern Utah, Cal Poly, and Northern Colorado. They lost to Northern Colorado last week 87-24. So that is why I predicted this game to be a 50-14 beatdown for the Aggies, but they have a suspension here. Elijah Christian got into an altercation at a Davis club with 2 other students, and they wanted three-game suspension. We're going to go ahead and give them 2. I don't think it's that serious. I just want to keep that team interest level down below the halfway mark. Well, let's get right into it. And again, there is a little bit of static in the background. This should be the last game like this, guys. I don't even know if you guys have even noticed it. But a nice run by Lozano. Another nice run here from Taylor, running through everybody. He looked like a bowling ball, rolling through some bowling pins right there. That was a fantastic run for the big halfback. Now that'll actually put him at 350 rushing yards on the season. He's got 19 broken tackles, and he just broke about, 6 in one play. And they're going to keep it on the ground. Lozano, nice juke move, picks up 8 or 9 yards right up the gut. That'll make it 2nd down and 1. Lozano again up the middle, 1st down carry. The ground game is looking fantastic. That puts Lozano over 800 yards. Lozano, 3rd down, gets the reception close to the marker, and it's 4th and inches. They're going to give it off to the big guy, Tyreek Taylor. He picks up the 1st down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 7. Play action. Black wants Taylor, and Taylor did not even make an attempt at the football, and that pass is picked off by Powers, his 2nd on the season. Let's take another look at the replay here and the lack of effort from Tyreek Taylor. What is up with that? But another turnover here for the Aggies on the season. That's the 10th interception of the year for Owen Black. And Billy Bennett comes out firing. Hits Dorsey for the 1st down. 3rd and 12, though. Over the middle, deflected, picked off. That is Zachary Hyde, and that is his 1st career interception. It took him long enough. And I'm not sure if this was Lozano or Trey Henry III. It looked like Lozano, the halfback, out there playing some cornerback, deflected it. Black tries to set up the screen pass. He's picked off by Tavares Bonner. And Bonner's going to have himself a pick 6, looking like young Julius Peppers out here. What in the world is going on? 2 interceptions already for Owen Black. 3 interceptions total for this whole game. And that was insane. The right end picks it off and scores. Now, the Aggies back on offense, trying to get something working here. Lozano picks up the 1st down. The ground game is working. But, eventually on long drives, both your halfbacks are going to get tired. And here's Lozano picking up 14 on another 1st down. He's got 56 yards on the ground already today. Owen Black on the option, keeps it himself. Pitches last second. Lozano has it at the 41-yard line. 1st down, Aggies. And they'll keep going option play here. Black, nice juke move inside the 20, inside the 10, and out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Great run for the quarterback. He's got over 650 rushing yards on the year now, and another touchdown here. That's his 12th rushing touchdown of the season, and that leads the team by 3. Next closest is Lito Lozano with 9. Billy Bennett and the Bengals back on offense. Deep shot left side, caught by Schultz, and Higgins was not even close on the deflection attempt. Schultz is gone, and the Bengals, shockingly, are in the lead right now here in the 2nd quarter after an 81-yard touchdown pass. It's 14-7. Now the Aggies, they have been hit or miss this season on offense, but here's a nice run for Lozano, picking up 15 yards on another 1st down. And 2nd and 10, or 3rd and 10, I couldn't tell. 3rd and 10, Black sacked for loss of maybe an inch. The Bengals with a huge stop. But the Aggies have been hit or miss on offense. They've had games where they were just absolutely phenomenal, and then games like this where they just had a hard time finishing off drives, getting in the end zone. Left side, picked off. Higgins has this one, and that is the 4th turnover of the game for both of these teams. 4 interceptions so far in the 1st half. Less than a minute to go. Owen Black Over the middle, wide open is Sam Gatlin, his first catch of the game. And that is going to give him 21 receptions on the season. Black, pressure, takes off, has the first down and more past midfield, past the 40, and out of bounds at the 37-yard line with 9 ticks left. 4 seconds left. They're going to go Hail Mary here. Black, deep shot to the end zone, picked off by Clancy in the end zone. His first pick of the game. And third pick of the game for Owen Black. That'll give him 12 on the season. And not a good half of football as the Aggies are down 14-7 with 217 yards of offense. Idaho State a $146. Billy Bennett coming out, slinging it wide open as Cole on the left side, still going out of bounds past the 40, and Trey Henry III gets his second forced fumble of his career. Bennett will hand off to Jackson. He is stopped by Caleb Chubb, and the Aggies get the ball back. Lozano gets counter left side, and he cuts it back to the right, and that was a great decision as he picks up about 20 yards. Black play action, finds Lee over the middle, wide open. First down and more past the 40-yard line. Not a whole lot of completions today for Owen, and he's having a really rough time. And he's going to find Lee again, wide open inside the 20, taken down at the 16. He almost sprung free for the score. Black going to throw it. No, he's going to roll out right side. A lot of green in front of him. Owen Black is going to take this one all the way untouched for the score. And the Aggies are now within 1 point of the Idaho State Bengals, who are the perennial doormat of the PAC10 this season. So it is 14-14 after the extra point. Billy Bennett, deep shot, left side, beats Higgins, and Cole has it inside the 5-yard line. Big time pass from Billy Bennett. From the 3-yard line, Bennett, right side, dumps it off to Jackson, breaks a tackle. Zachary Hyde saves the touchdown. Trey Henry III is the one that initially missed the tackle. Jackson again, taken out of bounds by Trey Henry III inside the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. Jackson stuffed. That was Caleb Chubb and Lito Lozano on the tackle. And that's going to force the Bengals to kick a field goal. The kick is up and good after a 13-play, 72-yard drive that took over 3 minutes off the clock. And we are almost in the 4th quarter. Black on the option. Keeps it himself, has the first down up to the 45-yard line. He's very good running the football, and we all know that already. Black taking off again. He wanted to find Lee over the middle. Instead, he gets sacked and fumbles the football. And that is only his 3rd fumble on the season. But he now has 3 fumbles and 12 interceptions on the year. Having a rough time. But after a bunch of 3-and-outs, Lito Lozano gets a carry up to the 42-yard line. Not a whole lot of time left in this game. Just under 5 minutes, excuse me. And Black trying to take off. Tries to throw it at the last second. Hit, and the ball hits the ground. 4 of 14 throwing today. Owen Black not having a great day. And he finds Lee on 4th down, but he drops the football, so a big mistake from Lee. And that was a perfect throw from Owen Black. And a great hit by the safety to jar that ball loose. Bennett, deep shot, picked off by Trey Henry III. That is his 6th interception on the season. And that is huge because the Aggies are down 17-14 with 4.5 minutes remaining. The offense has been stagnant once they get into Idaho State territory. Black going to throw it, rolling out left side, and he's going to take off and get the first down, pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. That's going to give him over 100 rushing yards for the game. And Black's going to take off again and dives for the marker, but he is going to be called short by 1 yard. 4th and 1, they're going to go for it. Tyreek Taylor up the gut, just plowing through everybody, rumbling, bumbling for the first downs. And there's a 15-yard face mask. That'll get them into Idaho State territory at the 35-yard line. The head coach not happy, very upset right now. You can hear the boo birds out in the stadium right now. A lot of echoes in this dome. Lozano, nice carry, and he carries the defender up towards the first down marker. 2nd and inches. Tyreek Taylor has another first down inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Over 300 rushing yards for the Aggies today. And Black's going to take off up the middle. Great decision, but he fumbles the football around the 6-yard line. It is recovered by Francis. That was huge. They could not afford another turnover. 3rd and 1. Tyreek Taylor up the middle for the score. And that is his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And that's going to give the Aggies the 21-17 lead with less than 2 minutes remaining in this ball game. Tavares Bonner, player of the game for the Bengals with that pick 6 and a forced fumble. Trey Henry III, player of the game for the Aggies with an interception and a forced fumble. Robinson gets sacked by Caleb Chubb. That's going to make it 4th and 15 with just over a minute remaining. This is a huge play. Bengals need a big-time play. See if their quarterback, Billy Bennett, can't come through in the clutch. See if the Aggies can't finally get a nice stop. But Robinson is actually in. Billy Bennett is out with an injury. He completes the pass to Schultz for the first down and more. He might take it the distance. He has a blocker, but Trey Henry III tracks him down inside the 15-yard line. There's a face mask, but it doesn't matter. He stops the touchdown. The Bengals are at the 8-yard line. So 3 or 4 plays here for the rest of this game, guys. Jackson up the middle, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. They're going to go Jackson again. Stopped by Andrew Jackson. Or no, that was Zachary Hyde. He's got a bunch of tackles today already. This pass is incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. This play is for the game. Robinson, play action. Back of the end zone, wide open, but he overthrows his target. There's a flag, and it's holding on the Bengals. So the Aggies take over, and they run the clock out. And a huge upset bid by the Bengals falls just short. I don't know why the Aggies are dousing the coach in Gatorade right now. That was a god-awful performance by the offense. The defense stepped it up on a few clutch drives, a couple goal line stands in the second half. But the offense, they really need to get it together. So there's no reason they should have won this game with how poor they were playing offensively. Especially since I predicted a 50-14 win. You guys let me down. But they did come out of here with the win, and that's all that matters. 414 yards of offense. Owen Black was 4 of 17 today. He could not hit a target at all. Looking like Ryan Leaf out here. Bengals played a fantastic game today. They just did not score enough points. And 7 of their points was on a pick 6, so their offense was held to just 10 points today. 3 picks for Owen Black, one of the worst performances of his career. He did have 2 rushing touchdowns, though, with 125 yards on the ground. Lozano also had 125 yards. Tyreek Taylor, 88 yards and 1 touchdown. 2 fumbles today for Owen Black as well. Not a whole lot in the receiving game. A couple drops. 21 pancakes for Ralph Davis, the left guard. Oh, my goodness. That might be one of the most I've ever seen in this game before. Zachary Hyde, 7 tackles, 4 for a loss. That is going to give him 35 tackles and 9 for a loss on the season. Caleb Chubb, 5 tackles, 4 for a loss, and 1 sack. He now has 23 tackles, 15 for a loss, and 4 sacks. That was the only sack of the game. Trey Henry III with an interception today. That'll give him 6 on the year. And he also had a forced fumble, which was his 2nd of the season. Lito Lozano out there balling out on defense as well. 5 pass deflections for him. No field goals today. A couple good punts for Tyrell Golden. Nothing really special in special teams. Players of the game, Trey Henry III, Tyreek Taylor, Zachary Hyde, Bonner, Powers, and Schultz, players of the game for the Bengals. Our next Aggie football game, they will be traveling to take on the San Diego Toreros. Next week, that is a Week 10 matchup, subscriber versus subscriber game. That'll be a good one, a full broadcast game. And we have another full broadcast game out tomorrow, San Diego taking on Southern Utah. I'll see you guys with that one tomorrow at 6, if it uploads correctly. Take it easy, guys.